بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين ثم الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين حبيب إله العالمين بالقاسم المصطفى محمد عليكم السلام وعلى أهل بيت الأطهار الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا اللهم صل على محمد وآله. قال الله الحكيم في محكم كتابه الكريم: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر، ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر، تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر، سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر. صدق الله العلي العظيم. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. وليس عندي ما يوجب لي مغفرتك وما لي بعد أن حكمت على نفسي إلا فضلك فصل على محمد وآله وتفضل عليه. Oh Allah, when I have and I look, there is nothing with me to take me warrant of your forgiveness, and nothing on my behalf after I judge my soul but your bounty and your mercy. So bless Muhammad and his whole household and bestow your bounty upon me. We discussed these points within previous segments of Dua Makarimul Akhlaq by our fourth Imam, Imam Zain al-Abidin alayhi salam. But we need to elaborate more on this concept. The concept of not seeing whatever we have done as far as good deeds to be a great. Whatever good deeds that I have done, I should not look at it to be a very great and I should be proud of it. Rather, Imam says, teach us, and he is saying it himself. Oh Allah, when I look at my own deeds, my own actions, I don't see anything that is worthy of your mercy, of reward. وَلَيْسَ عَنْدِي مَا يُوجِبُ لِي مَغْفِرَتِكَ. My own actions, my own deeds, alaykum salam, I don't see anywhere anything within it that is worth of your mercy and your maghfirah. And after I judge myself, I sit and I judge my own deeds and my own actions, I don't see anything again to be in it that worth of your mercy. So Allah, send salam and salawat to the Prophet and show me your mercy and your bounty. Let's elaborate on this. Unfortunately, we discussed about this, I believe in the second or third night, which I wish I would have reminded myself every night, that when we talk about good deeds, I think always about myself. When we bring the akhlaqiyat, I think of myself. And when I think and talk about sins, we think of other people. Yeah, this individual has this bad characteristics. This individual is such and such. And good, I think to myself, oh, mashallah, I do have these kind of good characteristics. Which we said in the beginning nights, it should be the opposite. When we think of negative and sins, think of ourselves, myself. Do I have this sin or not? And when we talk about good deeds, think about other people. They have these good deeds in them. So right now I'm thinking to myself, has nothing to do with my audience. Oh Allah, I'm thinking to myself and trying to see and truly believe in this segment of dua. I read this dua, oh Allah, I don't see within my own acts anywhere anything worthy of your mercy. Then I think to myself, of course this is good for my audience. I'm doing something good for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My salah is on time. I'm doing some du'as. I'm doing Quran. I'm doing as much as possible wajibat and muharramat. But let me tell it to the people. I, as a speaker, Mustafa, tell to the people, make sure they know that whatever they have done, nothing within it worthy of Allah's mercy and maghfirah. This is what shaitan comes to my mind and inculcates in my mind to think of yourself, to think of every night coming, lecturing, has something in it that is worthy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No. How can I battle my nafs when it comes and I read these segments of the dua to become strongly believe in it, that, oh Allah, sincerely I believe that within my own deeds there is nothing. I don't see anything that is worthy of your mercy. How can I tackle this? We have a great scholar amongst many, many, many scholars that we have by the name of Allama al-Majlisi. We all have heard of him. He is the author of the series of Bihar al-Anwar, Mir'at al-Uqul, and so on, many other books that he has written. Hundreds of books that he has written. Tomorrow is the day of his wafat. He passed away year 1111, 27th of Ramadan. Basically 326 years ago. So how can I tackle this nafs that I start becoming arrogant and having takabbur within me, that alhamdulillah I've been past 26, 7 nights I've been giving lectures. Oh Allah, these are the things that I think it's worthy of your mercy. And I start thinking I have done something. When I put myself, my research, my readings, my speeches next to what Allama al-Majlisi has done. 326 years ago that there was no computer, no all of these means that we have to make the research easy. As soon as I want to find a hadith, I have a software, I type a couple of words, it gives me from thousands of ahadith, it gives me the resource, the page number, the volume number, which imam, if it's authentic or not, within 1 second. I put myself next to Allama al-Majlisi 326 years ago. He wrote 110 volumes of Bihar al-Anwar. He read more than 500 resources, and from these 500 resources he extracted the hadith, which he put them together and he makes Bihar al-Anwar. So when I put myself next to him, can I think, should I think that, okay, yes, oh Allah, I have something worthy of your mercy? Of course not. Compared to what he has done, compared to what Allama al-Amini has done, compared to Allama al-Halli, compared to Sheikh al-Tusi, compared to Sheikh al-Ansari, all of these great scholars in the past and even present, all of our maraja that we have, compared to them, I don't have anything. How can I become arrogant and being proud of my series of lectures that I have given, salah that I have done? If I want to compare my salah to the salah of the righteous people who live today, my salah is nothing. It's like playing up and down, exercising. This is the way that we can tackle our arrogant and becoming really, really, really humble and sincerely again believing in this segment of dua that, oh Allah, وَلَيْسَ عَنْدِي مَا يُوجِبُ لِي مَغْفِرَتِكَ. Oh Allah, I don't have within my basket of my deeds, I don't have anything worthy of your mercy. I should believe in it. When I believe in it, I'll keep doing more and more and more. I said one salawat, I do another salawat. I did one istighfar, I do another istighfar. I did one good deed, I do another good deed, because I don't think of my goods to be worthy of Allah's mercy. I respected my parents, I respect more. I obeyed Allah, I obey more. I avoided sin, I avoid more. But shaitan comes, little bit of good deeds that I do, one salah on time, 2 salats on time, 1 month of Ramadan, day of Eid comes, I'm expecting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward from somewhere, somehow to get to me. Oh Allah, I fasted for you 30 days of Ramadan. I read Quran for you, O Allah. I did my salah for you. It should be qurbatan Allah Ta'ala. We should do it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But our minds, we have to change it, that we expect Allah is obliged when I do my salah, Allah is obliged to give me reward and hasanat and forgive me. He's not. So let me examine my own prayers. Things that I have done for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let me think of it. All of us, let us think about our own salah. That as soon as I say Allahu Akbar, every idea comes to my mind, suddenly myself saying Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I don't know how many rak'ahs I prayed. I get doubt that did I pray ruku', did I did sujood, did I did this, did I did that. Completely I forgot. And I'm thinking that this salah needs to be rewarded from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Fasting, Hajj we go, we have to go make sure it's a luxury Hajj, 5-star, and that's becoming the all norm on the pamphlets. 5-star hotels, 5-star buffet, tent everywhere. This is our Hajj. This is our Salah. This is our fasting. Amr bil ma'ruf and nahy anil munkar, the way that we do. Some people should not definitely do Amr bil ma'ruf and nahy anil munkar. What else? What else do I think of myself that I have in my basket of a'mal that is worthy of Allah's mercy and blessing? Do I have anything for myself? I don't have. If Imam Zayn al-Abidin alayhi salam, let's have salawat by his name, the salawat was not accepted at all. When you see Imam sheds tears and he sincerely believes, and when he says to Allah in this dua, Oh Allah, Imam Zayn al-Abidin, that all of his deeds, every second of his life is reward, every second of his life compared to us, not compared to Allah and His mercy, is blessings and ni'mah and worship and supplication and obeying and completely not even thinking of haram. When he says to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, within my basket, I don't have anything that is worthy of your mercy. You and I, what should we say? Should we think that I have done something for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that I'm worthy of His mercy? I have not. We have not. None of us have. No matter what we do, we still are short and we don't have anything within our baskets. So based on Allah, when Allah rewards us in Quran, do this, you get reward. Do this, you get reward. Allah's reward is not based on our own actions that is not worthy of being rewarded. It's based on His mercy. Because Allah is mercy, He gives us. Not because our a'mal is worthy of being rewarded. He creates us. He doesn't have to reward us. Let me give you an example. You bring a contractor to your house and you tell him, I want you to do X job remodeling in my house. How much you will take? For example, he says $500 for materials and $500 for my labor. Okay? He does the job, he buys the material, he does his job, and then at the end, you pay him $1,000. He said, you have to pay me more. You said that we wrote contract. You agreed and I agreed, $500 for the material and $500 for the labor. He will tell you, well, I did good job. You have to pay me. You will laugh at him. What do you mean you did a good job? You had to do a good job. It was part of your labor that I paid you $500. You're supposed to do a good job. Why do you think I have to give you more? If I want to pay you more, if I want to give you a tip or $100 or $200, I'm going to give you based on my own mercy, based on my fadl. Not that you are worthy of it. No, you did a good job. You had to do a good job. What do you mean I did a good job? You had to do it. So when we came to this dunya, let's bring this example to our dunya. Allah created us. He didn't have to create us. He created us. And then for us to live a better life in this dunya and akhirah, He brings us ahkam, wajibat, do's and don'ts. If you want to live your life better life in this dunya and akhirah, do these a'mals, do these wajibat, and avoid muharramat for your own benefit. I do the wajibat and I say, oh Allah, I need the reward. I did it for you. Allah will say, well, salah was good for your own benefit. Somebody should go and put all of these articles that has been written about the benefits, physical benefits and emotional benefits of salah, other than the religious benefit. That that salah will forbid and hold you back from committing corruption and sins and haram. So I did salah, it was good for your own benefit. Fasting, you benefited yourself, physical body. Go read also scientific research about the benefits of fasting. Hajj, you saw people, you met people, you did business and stuff, you went for traveling. What did you do for me that is worthy of your salah? I'm talking on behalf of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, paraphrasing what Allah would say and can say. So our salah, we have to do it for our own self, that we are benefited. Haram, I have to avoid muharramat. When I am driving, they say don't drink and drive. Why? Because you have to have all of your mind focused on your driving. How many thousands of people are being killed every day because drunk driver? So we take the same concept, other than not only while you're driving a physical car, you have to be not drunk and you have to have your mind. In your life also, you should not be drunk and you should go to get your destination. So avoiding the muharramats are for our own benefit to avoid them. How can we expect Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward us? Again, oh Allah, I don't see anything within my basket that is worthy of your mercy. I don't see anything. I don't. That is why we do dua. One of the qunuts that we can do and we should do. Allahumma amilna bifadlik wala tu'amilna bi'adlik. Oh Allah, treat us with your mercy. Don't treat us with your just and your justice. If Allah wants to treat me with his justice, that's it. We're all done. If I put all of my good deeds together and I literally judge myself every night, which we're supposed to do, and Imam is telling us, وَوَلِي مَا بَعْدُ أَنْ حَكَمْتُ عَلَى نَفْسِي. Oh Allah, after I judged myself. So Imam is judging himself. Shouldn't you and I judge ourselves every night, every day, every minute? To judge myself, to put all of my good deeds that I did قُرْبَةً إِلَى اللَّهِ تَعَالَى, sincerely. I have 1 hour lecture about sincerity. Alaykum as-salam. What is the problem with sincerity? That when we do something sincerity, there are 4 traps that we have to avoid. That needs its own time. We do something qurbatan Allah ta'ala. How can we keep it qurbatan Allah ta'ala? That's the most difficult. Doing it qurbatan Allah ta'ala, it has own difficulties. But keeping it qurbatan Allah ta'ala, it's more difficult. So how many of my tasks been qurbatan Allah ta'ala that I think I should be rewarded? Some of my actions show off. Some of my action I do so I can get rewarded in this dunya. Some of my action I do it so people say, MashaAllah, good job, great job, Sheikh, you did a good lecture. Some I do for financial benefits. Some I do for position. Some I do for reputation. Some I do for me to get status. Some I do for me to be noticed. What did I do qurbatan in Allah ta'ala that I think and I am expecting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward me? What have I done? What have we done that is worthy? So that's why, oh Allah, treat us with your mercy. Because if you want to treat me with your justice, if you put my good and bad on the scale to see which one is heavier, I don't think my good deeds will be heavy. I don't think so. Because it wasn't anything in it qurbatan Allah ta'ala. Either I did a good job and then I came around, I told people because I want to show off myself, and I ruined it completely. So some malaika come, they put it on the scale for me, then if good deeds come down a little bit, then I do something to show it off. They say, okay, you show it off to people. You got the reward for the people to show you, to say thank you, good job, mashallah, very good. Why are you expecting Allah to reward you? Good deeds and bad deeds. Oh Allah, again, within my basket, I don't see anything, any of my actions. I looked, Allah, I calculated, I put in my actions and deeds in Excel sheet. I don't see any of them to be worthy of your mercy. But all of it is my sins. Chapter 8, verse 51. When Allah talks about sins and sinful people, ذَلِكَ بِمَا قَدَّمَتْ أَيْدِيكُمْ وَأَنَّ اللَّهَ لَيْسَ بِظَلَّامٍ لِلْعَبِيدِ. Sins, Allah says, this is because of what your hand have been sent ahead to the people of hellfire. And because Allah is not oppressor and tyrannical to the servant. Allah talking to the people of hellfire. That the reason why you are in hellfire is because of your own deeds. Please pay attention. Allah is telling to the people of hellfire, reason why you guys are in hellfire because of your own deeds. Right now, he talks to the people of heaven. Chapter 30, verse 45, Surah Ar-Rum. وَمَنْ عَمِلَ صَالِحًا فَلِأَنفُسِهِمْ يَمْهَدُونَ لِيَجْرِ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ مِنْ فَضْلِهِ. And those who act righteously. Inshallah, we're amongst these people and not amongst the other people. Say, inshallah, at least. Inshallah, so I know you would also. And those who acted righteously only prepare for their own souls, that He, Allah, may reward those who have faith and do righteous deeds out of His grace. Us entering heaven, it's because of Allah's mercy, not because of our own action. Not that we should not be good. No. People of hellfire, Allah says you got to hellfire because of your own actions. And people talk about heaven, people of heaven, righteous. Reason why you guys are in heaven because of my grace, my mercy, my fadl upon you. If it's due to my actions, I don't deserve being in heaven. Because Allah created me and He sent me the do's and don'ts for my own benefits. I'm expecting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward me. Another verse, chapter 35, verse 34 and 35. People of heaven right now having a conversation. وَقَالُوا, people already in heaven. وَقَالُوا الْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ الَّذِي أَذْهَبَ عَنَّا الْحُزْنَ أَنَّ رَبَّنَا لَغَفُورٌ شَكُورٌ الَّذِي أَحَلَّنَا دَارَ الْمُقَامَةَ مِنْ فَضْلِهِ. See the word fadl here and the word fadl within the dua of Imam. They will say, people of heaven will say, pay attention. They will say, people of heaven will say, all praise belongs to Allah, who has removed all grief from us. Indeed, our Lord is all forgiving, all appreciative, who has settled us in this everlasting heaven by His grace, not because of our own action. People of heaven, they will not say that it was my action who got me to heaven. No, it's Allah's mercy who got me in heaven. What do we need to do? Sincerely reading this dua, Makarimul Akhlaq, and thinking about it. I had a conversation with an individual. It was my sister. She said, she's following our lecture, she's in Karbala. She said that when I read dua Makarimul Akhlaq, because one of the du'as that was mustahab, we're supposed to read in night of Qadr, was dua Makarimul Akhlaq. She said, right now, when I read the dua, I think of the interpretation of dua, what truly Imam is saying, and I believe in it. Unfortunately, majority of the communities, we just read the dua and we fast forward all the way. Let's just finish the dua for the sake of just reading the dua. Inshallah, I will tell Brother Hassan that the translation of it, as I saw it when you guys put it in a PowerPoint, the Arabic word is very big, the text, and then the translation is very small, unreadable. No, make it readable. Us coming together after Ramadan, when we sit within our own gatherings, remembering this beautiful dua and segments of this dua. Reminding one another, because we are a mirror for one another. Al-mu'minu mir'atul mu'min. That's hadith. A believer is like a mirror to another mu'min. He reminds him of his flaws, and the other person reminds him of his flaws. As soon as we're about to do something, becoming arrogant, I have done such thing, one should remind me, Mustafa, I remember dua Makarimul Akhlaq. Imam Zainal Abidin says, "Oh Allah, within my basket of deeds that I see, when I go look into it, I don't see anything worthy of your blessings. So Allah, send salam and salawat upon Muhammad and al Muhammad." Let's have salawat by the names. And وصلي على محمد وآل محمد وآله وتفضل علي. Oh Allah, show me grace. I don't have anything, but send salat to the Rasulullah and show me your blessings and mercy and grace. Because if it's to my deeds, I don't have anything worthy of your mercy. So what do we need to do? Action plan will be, since we don't have anything, I don't have anything that is worthy of Allah's mercy within my basket. I have to believe in it. I have to remind, when I do something good deeds, I shouldn't expect Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward me right away. It was Him who gave me this ability to do this good deeds, to do this good deeds. It is He who guided me to the right path, and I am following it. It is He who is providing me with financial so I can give. It is He who has given me the ability to speak, and I'm speaking. It is He who has given me the intellect that I can use, and I'm using it to putting these together to give a lecture. It is He who is giving me health for me to stand up right now in front of you and present a lecture. It is all He. I don't have anything. How can I expect a reward that when I leave this place, after I finish my lecture, oh Allah, I'm expecting reward for what I have done, that I've served the community? He was the one who brought all of the means together for me to be able to come and sit and participate and lecture and learn and teach and educate myself and everybody. It is Him, not me. Not my own action, not my own will. It is Him that makes us loved by one another. It is Him that puts influence in our talk toward one another. It's not our effort. It's not my own intellect. It's not my own money. It's not mine. Nothing is mine. Everything belongs to Allah. When I get to that level of understanding, when I get to that level of belief and iman, I sincerely believe that, oh Allah, within my basket, I don't have anything worthy of your grace. Oh Allah, be merciful to me. What do I need to do? Action plan of last night and the other nights and the other nights. And Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi. أكثروا من الاستغفار. Increase the amount of time you say istighfar. Because this idea comes to my mind, shaitan comes to me and says, Mustafa, look at you. You're doing this good for the community, you're delivering lectures, start boosting my energy. You gave some donation for the center, the day of Eid comes that they're going to raise funds. You wrote a check for them, a big check, and you gave it to them. It was you who did it. Qarun said when he had wealth of Qarun, he said, this is all from my own ability. I have to see myself in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I have proper hijab. It's not me who I have proper hijab. Allah gave me tawfiq to have proper hijab. It's all Allah. So I should not expect someone who already gave me everything that I'm doing this for you to reward me. No, He did provide me the platform. He provided me the ability. He gave me everything for me to serve. How can I expect reward from Him? أكثروا من الاستغفار. Increase in saying istighfar. Where? في بيوتكم, in your households. وفي مجالسكم, within your gatherings. وعلى موائدكم, when you're eating food. وفي أسواقكم, when you're walking in the mall, in bazaars, and you do shopping. وفي طرقكم, and on your ways, going, coming back. وأينما كنتم, everywhere that you are. فَأَنَّكُمْ لَا تَدْرُونَ مَتَى تَنْزِلُ الْمَغْفِرَةِ. You don't know when Allah's mercy is coming down. What do we understand? So there are times that Allah's mercy is coming upon us. That the door of maghfirah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is open. I don't know when is the time. Since I don't know when is the time, I have to increase the amount of istighfar I do. Increase. Intentionally, unintentionally, habitually, unhabitually, whatever it is, let us say istighfar and let us keep reminding ourselves. I want to go back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I want to go back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not to become like a CD player that you just play it and we say istighfar. Let us say it and also again, think of it. I'm not going to commit sin. Oh Allah, nothing I have in my basket. Please, you forgive me. Oh Allah, you give me. Oh Allah, you send me. I don't have anything from my own. And I do dua. Question. Sheikh, we do a lot of du'as. But why our du'as are not accepted? Some of it. Why? We go back to the book of ahadith that we're supposed to download and read. And I make it easy for you. If you were not able until today to download, you went Googled it, you couldn't find it, bring me a flash drive tomorrow, or all the way until Tuesday that I'm here. Bring me a flash drive. I have the books all PDF. I will just put it, Brother Asad brought it for me. I put it on my computer, and I transferred the books that I said to read for him. Took me 1 minute or 2 minutes. If you have, maybe you don't have internet in your household, maybe, we don't know. But in case you don't have it, well, you can bring it for me. I go back to the hadith. Oh, Imams, why my du'as are not accepted? I write the email to Imam. Imam sends email back عن أمير المؤمنين علي بن أبي طالب عليه السلام. A person asks, similarly we're asking, فقال إني دعوت الله فلم أرى الإجابة. A person comes to the Imam, said, Imam, I do ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for forgiveness. I ask for the dua, but I don't see the ijabah. I don't see it being granted. فقال لقد وصفت الله بغير صفاته. You have attributed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala an attribution that is not part of Him. Because Allah said, أدعوني أستجب لكم. Pray to me, ask from me, I will provide. You are saying something that is not part of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وأن للدعاء أربع خصال. Dua has 4 characteristics that you have to put it together and ask. My son comes to me. He's hungry. He just comes out from playing outside. He comes to me. Dad, I'm hungry. I'm dying hunger. Give me food. I look at his hand. I said, I'm not going to give you food. Go wash your hands. Please give me. I'm really, really hungry. I want to eat. Go wash your hand and then come back. When your hand is washed, I'll give you. I'm not going to give you because you're going to contaminate yourself. You're going to hurt yourself. Your bacteria is getting your hand is filthy. Wash your hands. So prepare. Imam says, prepare yourself for dua. I'm thirsty. I'm really thirsty. I bring my cup. You see my cup is completely dirty. I said, I'm not going to give you water. Please, please. Go wash the cup. Then come ask for water. Imam says 4 purification is needed. 4 things needed. Number 1. Ikhlas as-sarira. Purifying your heart. Purifying it. Cleansing it. وإحضار النية. Making intention. Pure intention. Why I need this? قربة لله تعالى. Oh Allah, for me, bless me. Give me more knowledge. Why? So I can serve you. Not give me more knowledge so I can make more money and be more famous amongst people. And no, I want to serve you. وإحضار النية ومعرفة الوسيلة. I should know what is the means to get to this. ومعرفة الوسيلة. Knowing what is the means. والإنصاف في المسألة. And be fair when you ask. My son comes to me. His hand is dirty. He wants candies. So all of the wrong things. And then he says, give me the biggest lollipop that you can give me because I'm hungry. Well, that is not insaf. This is not fair. I'm not going to give it to you. It's harmful for you. Your intention is wrong. Your need is right, but your intention is wrong. The means is wrong. Your hands, everything is wrong. فَهَلْ دَعَوْتَ وَأَنْتَ عَارِفٌ بِهَذَا. Did you ask Allah and you are aware of these 4 characteristics or no? قَالَ لَا. He said, no, I didn't know I had to go through these 4 steps. قَالَ فَعْرِفْهُنَّ. Get to know of it. So keep this in mind. We come to the dua. Imam says, oh Allah, within my basket, I don't have anything. So what I need from you, it's because I don't have anything. ما يجب لي مغفرتك. I need your maghfirah for you. وما لي بعد أن حكمت على نفسي إلا فضلك. I judge myself. I didn't see anything. So Allah, send salat on Muhammad and all Muhammad. Let's have salawat by the names of the Prophet. What do I need? تفضل علي. Oh Allah, give me mercy. Since I don't have anything that is worthy of your mercy, oh Allah, bless me. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh Allah, sincerely, we came tonight. We came to this blessed place. Any Imam Barga, any masjid, any Husayniyya, any mosque is the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's a place of worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everywhere else, these are blessed places. Oh Allah, we have come to this place. For many nights we have come. And we are reading and we are listening to the ahadith of Ahlul Bayt. We want, this thing should be in your mind, I really want to change. I really want to feel that whatever I have done within my own basket, there is nothing worthy of your blessing. Oh Allah, by the blessing of Muhammad and Al Muhammad, tafaddal alayna jami'an ya Allah. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد اللهم عجل لوليك الفرج اللهم عجل لوليك الفرج اللهم عجل لوليك الفرج بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم كن لوليك الحجة ابن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه. Everybody في هذه louder وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا.